Hi, I'm going to show you how I do a quick glowy base and an eye look for a day at work. Starting with Serumizer, which is a serum and moisturiser in one. It balances and improves skin texture over time and leaves the skin looking petal soft. I use a small amount of the 24-hour eye base. This will keep all eyeshadows in place and it will help improve their longevity. I wanted a cool tone smoky eye look today, so I started with Feline Eye Kohl pencil and then I blended it out with the 239S eyeshadow brush. I just tap over the liner and blend it up for a smoky effect. I add more of the kohl where I want it to be darker, which is usually close to the lash line. I then use Brulee, a soft creamy beige shade, in my crease and a bit above to anchor the main shade I'll be using. I use the 224S tapered blending brush. I've recently enjoyed going quite high with my crease shadows, and the further down you hold the brush, the softer it will look. The main shade on the eyelid will be Satin Taupe. I really love this shade. I feel like you can use it as a quick wash over the eye for a quick one and done, or used over eyeliner for a more dramatic smoky eye. I spray the 239S shader brush with Fix Plus to get a denser amount of pigment and put it on the lid and slightly over the Feline pencil. I use brush cleaner in between doing each of these steps as all the brushes are multi-purpose and I like to keep it as simple as possible. In these steps, I go back and forth with the eye kohl and the eyeshadow. So here's me going over again with it. I use the 263S small angle brush to shape the kohl pencil some more. I do this just before I go in with carbon. This will set the kohl liner, and I do this with the 239S brush. As I said, I like to reinforce the shadows, so I go back in with Brulee. I like to use Studio Fix Powder Foundation. This one's in NC10, just to blend up to the eyebrow and for a soft, even blend. This step I really feel helps keep shadows in place and is a nice final touch. Then I'm going in with the MAC Stack Mascara. Love the brush, and I love how buildable it is. Time for the brows, and I'm using Taupe eyebrow pencil. My brows are quite sparse, so they need filling in. I firstly like to use the spoolie to shape the brows first and give me a guide. I then go over the brows with the Big Boost Fiber Gel and Stylized for a bushier look. Looks a little bit more natural. I like using two different eyebrow shades, so it will give me a bit more dimension, and I always go against the hairs first to fully cover them. Now back to my base. I use Light 2 in the Dewy Skin Tint for a glow from within look. I use this on my cheeks mainly because it's quite an intense glow. Time to colour correct using the Studio Radiance concealer. I'm using NW13 under the eye and around my beard area. This helps to get rid of any of the darkness. I use the 224S tapered blending brush and only a small amount of concealer. As I said, I really wanted a glowy base today, so I'm using the Studio Radiance foundation, and this shade is in N11, which is a neutral shade. I use NW5 to add brightness under the eye. You only need a dot and a swipe, as a little goes a very long way. With continued use, this concealer can reduce the look of darkness under the eyes by up to 18%. You get so much for your money with this concealer, it's definitely worth trying. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. This will set and add slight coverage without taking away that glow. I use the 129S Powder Blush Brush to do this. Studio Radiance concealer is self-setting, but I'm going to use Light Plus under the eye for more of a satin finish. And then it's time for bronzer. This is the classic Give Me Sun. I love this shade and it suits so many people. I'm using the 129 powder blush brush for this. This brush hugs the face and works perfectly for this kind of effect. Here I'm using Global Glow over the top of Give Me Sun, just to add more of that radiance, more of that shine. This is also used as a highlighter. Nearly done. I'm just going to use the Glow Play blush in Blush Please, a really beautiful neutral light mauve. And lastly, Fix Plus Spray, just to melt everything together. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider giving me a follow and let me know what your favourite MAC products are. This is everything I used. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.